Oh, welcome back to watching Nelly Doing Things. I am back to talk about some new makeup. You guys have already seen my close-up swatches of this palette, so I'm going to do a little review over it. And the palette I'm talking about today is Morphe X Lucky Charms Make Some Magic Artistry palette. So we're going to be talking about this today, but before I jump all the way into it, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, which is Nelly Doing Things. And on top of that, guys, don't forget to leave a comment below. And on top of that, guys, don't forget to hit that notification button while you're down there as well. So you already know, let's jump right on into this. All right, y'all, starting off the bat, I did pick this up at Ulta, of course, guys. This was 22 smackers. It gives you 18 shades for magical moments. Swipe on this rainbow of color for a magical look in the wink of an eye. From shooting stars, yellow to clover green, these mattes and shimmer shades are ready for endless fun and inspiration. This is cute. Nostalgic, guys, you already know. Lucky Charms. I think we've all had some kind of Lucky Charms, at least once in our life, at school lunch or at home. And I still like me some Lucky Charms. I ain't gonna lie, the marshmallows give me every time. So in the front, they do have the Morphe X Lucky Charm logo. Down there it says Make Some Magic Artistry palette. Then it has all the marshmallows, even the unicorns and shooting stars and leprechaun hat, all that stuff is cute. And of course, it is the same in the front of the palette, just like the outward packaging. But one thing is a little bit different, y'all. Around the rim of the palette, it is rainbow. So this comes with a nice size mirror. It's a nice medium size mirror, really. And it does have the rainbow around the rim. And then of course, guys, they give us these 18 beautiful shades. You guys can already see on my eyeballs that I've done a look with this palette. If you guys want to check it out a little up close and personal, then stay tuned. All right, y'all, so let's jump right back into this palette. Let me tell you right now, I want to say 80 to 85% of this palette is pigmented as hell. Blends out very, very beautifully, y'all. I was like, oh, all right, they did that. The names are so freaking cute. They do match, of course, the cereal whole aesthetic. 7 matte shades. They do have imprinted, just like the shooting star, the leprechaun, horseshoes, blue moon, hearts, and then the balloons shade has all of the names and the printed out of it. So you see a balloon and a balloon one, the shooting star and shooting star one. It's cute. So starting off the top row, we do have hearts and cereal milk, unicorn, marshmallow magic, playful, and blue moon. The shimmers, the marshmallow magic and the unicorn, it's a very pretty shimmer. Again, there's nothing too wow about those two shimmers up there, but the mattes in this, the cereal milk is fantastic. It is definitely like a muted sandy brown. It's interesting. I was like, oh, I love that. It's not taupe. We hate that. We hate that in this household, but it's not taupe at all. Hearts is like a very powder pink, baby powder pink, very pretty matte. And then I did use Playful on my eyes today. That is in my tear duct, and it's pigmented as hell. And I actually mixed it with Blue Moon a little bit as well, guys. It does give me that pop of color that I need with that minty blue, also with that nice bright sky blue. So those two mattes were very, very pigmented, very pretty. Second row, we have balloons, You're in Luck, shooting stars, leprechaun, clovers, and horseshoe. I use balloons, You're in Luck on my background of my top part of my lid. Y'all, this red is pigmented as hell. The orange is pigmented as well, but the red, as you can see, just pops. It blends, it stays. This is the best red I've had in a palette in a very long time. So that balloon shade is amazing. Shooting stars, you guys can see from the swatches a few days ago, that color, nope. I tried it on the brush, I tried it all kinds of ways, and no ma'am, no. Leprechaun, clovers, and horseshoes. Leprechaun, I didn't use leprechauns, but that one is a very pigmented green. That one green is kind of like shooting stars a little bit as well. It's kind of like, it's not as patchy as the shooting stars, but leprechaun is the second one that didn't win. I was like, And guys, I did use clovers on the bottom of my lid today. And of course, horseshoes. Those are my two favorite shades in the palette. I love a good olive green and I love a bright, vivid purple or violet, whatever you want to say. I love it. So those are really, really pretty shades. I was like, I'm gonna use those. I swatched those and I was like, I gotta use it. In the last row, it is Imagination, Pots of Gold, Delicious, Clever, Enchanted Forest, and Charms. So the Shimmer, Imagination, Pots of Gold, and Charms, and Clever. Pots of Gold is an amazing color. It's like gold olivey color. That's what I have on the top of my lid with that red and orange. I love this shade. I want to mix it with those darker greens and see how it really pops as well. But that shade is one of my favorite shimmers in the whole palette. I was like, that shimmer was beautiful. The Imagination shimmer is very good when I swatched. That's okay. It's like a deep brick red. It didn't do nothing too amazing. Like, wow, that's the most amazing red I've seen in my life. No, especially as a shimmer. The Balloons red one is still the best. And then Delicious is a nice, just deep, deep, deep chocolate brown. Nothing too shocking about that. Same thing with the heart shade. I just knew it would be pigmented, but it wasn't nothing too like, oh wow, too surprising. And then Clever down here. Clever and Charms. Clever is like a deep, deep, deep forest shimmer. It's very pretty. Again, I'm not too wowed, but the Charmed color, I'm very wowed. That one is gorgeous. Actually, I think I'm lying. Nope, sorry, I'm lying. Switch that, reverse that. Charmed is what I'm not too surprised about. It's a deep green forest shimmer. And then the Clever one, it is a deep forest green shimmer, but it has gold in it. And I was like, ooh, it has those pretty, pretty gold flecks in it. So Clever one is the best out of the darker foresty green shimmers. The Enchanted Forest is a dark green. This is not too surprising as well, but it's extremely pigmented. So I haven't seen it patchy, but it's just really, really pigmented. So if you really want to deepen an eye, especially with all these greens in this palette, definitely. This is a very green palette, even though it's supposed to be a full rainbow. It's very bluish greenish. That's the vibe I get off of it, like the more cool, deeper colors. So I think people that have cooler tones, you probably definitely like this palette. People that are neutral can wear any palette really, either way. But deeper cool tone folks that love those shades or their undertone is more cool or neutral, you'll definitely like this palette because this one's definitely for the cool tone folks, definitely. This palette was not the typical rainbow that I thought it would be. It's really like a little pops of color with deepened greens and blues. That's pretty much what this all over palette is for me. And I feel like 18 shades, is this good enough for the price of the 22? I believe it is. It's a very, very nice pigmented blend, I'll tell you that, because I was like, okay, let's see, because you guys know previously in this channel, I tried the SOURPATCH collection. That palette was literally primary colors, and that's fine, but it's still, everything else with the two was just, besides the spray and the lip gloss, that was the only thing popping in that collection. This one, I have to admit, this palette is actually very nice. From them doing the SOURPATCH collab to this one, I would definitely recommend get this one, not the SOURPATCH one. So y'all, this Lucky Charms palette overall, I think was cute. I think people that really do like, again, nostalgic things or just collector items, it'd be a cute little palette to collect. If you like more greens, deeper blues, a little bit deeper purples as well, cool tone palette to kind of neutral, you would like this palette a lot. It's really targeted. I feel like it's more targeted to cool undertone folks that like those color schemes. I don't have a complaint really about this palette. I'm glad it's better than the SOURPATCH one, like I said a minute ago, but this one actually was a cute one. Now, if you already have a rainbow, colorful kind of palette, is it worth that? No, you got enough of them. But for the price range and the pigmentation of this, it's not bad at all. So y'all, thank you for watching me, which is Nelly Doing Things. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, which is Nelly Doing Things. And as well, guys, don't forget to leave a comment below. You guys already know what I'm going to ask you. What is your favorite cereal? Tell me below. Tell me below. And guys, don't forget to hit that notification button before you go. You guys already know what I'm about to say. I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye.